Skip pass far side. Nowak back up top. Shockey ready. 3 in the hole. Trapper midcourt has produced the steal. O'Brien up ahead to Kittel, who throws it down. Trying to make it potentially a one-possession game. Up and under Pacey's. Titans by 6. Pinkerton trying to hurry. Trey Potter up and in. 15 is within 8. Politi for 3. Yes, sir. Up, no good. Side iron. Offensive rebound. Rosatano. Back up and in off the glass. And now a steal by Infante. Infante to the cup. That's what they need right there. Force one here. Up the chin. Who throws it down? McGeady drives. Strand open. Three-pointer up and in. Wow. And sophomore's got Dover within 5. Saw 3. He's going to beat the buzzer. Up looks for a screen. Trying to find Bono. Blank with the steal. Blank is going to run up the clock. Well, hello everyone, and welcome here to Salem. Nick Anastas with you, getting set for our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week, presented by Beals Insurance. Manchester Memorial, the Crusaders, come in riding a 3-game win streak, and will look to add another on the road against a tough Salem team looking to shake off a 2-game skid. Salem comes in with a 2-3 mark. Glad you could join us. Just a few minutes away from the bottom of the hour tip. And bear with us, folks. Tonight, not full 1080 HD, unfortunately. We've encountered a couple of technical problems, but we'll broadcast in 720 the best we can tonight. And either way, we're going to find out who's who here in week number 2 of 2023. Second week of January. We are approaching the midway point of the regular season. And again, both teams trying to find out as much about each other in the early process as they are the opponent. Let's start with the home team, the Blue Devils. 2-3, as I mentioned. The last 2 losses, Goffstown and at Portsmouth, a 2-point heartbreaker in a shootout with the Clippers back on Friday. 71-69 was the final. Salem, a couple of early wins back in December. They beat Dover 64-57, and a road win at Spalding 67-66. Those, of course, followed the opening night loss at Winnacunnet. Memorial, meanwhile, under head coach Danny Bryson, are 3-2 and above 500 for the first time this season. They started 0-2. They've won 3 straight. A 1-point loss opening night at Nashua South. And we're neck and neck on the road at Winnacunnet as well in game number 2 before the Warriors pulled away 56-49. Their first home game came back on December the 22nd. They topped Merrimack by a point. This time they were on top, on the right side of the 1-point outcome. 56-55 was the final over the Tomahawks. And then they beat Trinity, at Trinity, in a rivalry game in Manchester, 63-60. That kicked off the new year on January the 3rd. And again, their last time out, a 3-point victory at Goffstown. All right, we'll step aside, come back. Starting lineup, national anthem, game time here in Salem. Memorial and Salem. Coming up, it's your Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week, presented by Beals Insurance.
Our broadcast today, as it always is brought to you by Beals Insurance Agency, with locations now in both Bedford and Londonderry. Whether you need home, auto, or business insurance, Beals Insurance will get you both the price and quality coverage that's right for you. Just call 603-471-9999 or visit BealsInsurance.com to request a free quote and start saving money today. Again, that's BealsInsurance.com.
Hey, I'm Chad, the owner of New Hampshire iPhone Repair. We're New Hampshire's most trusted and affordable repair shop for your iPhone, iPad, iPod, and even Android needs. Don't worry, we're affordable, reliable, and we back our parts with a lifetime warranty. And you know what the best part is?
No, what?
We can repair your phone while you wait.
I know, that's why I'm here.
Oh, I know, Mrs. Green. Here's your iPad, good as new. Bring your phone into New Hampshire iPhone Repair today.
The New Hampshire Tomahawks promote the highest level of club lacrosse competition, not just in the state, but in the country. Looking to get recruited? Director Chris Cameron keeps an open dialogue with the nation's top college lacrosse coaches. Over 400 New Hampshire Tomahawks alumni have played at the college level, including the ACC, Big East, Big Ten, Ivy, NESCAC, NE10, and more. New Hampshire Tomahawks coaching staff has over 100 coaches, including current high school varsity and college coaches. The Tomahawks offer training for players of all ages, clinics, camps, and leagues, along with spring, summer, and fall elite teams. So play with the best. The New Hampshire Tomahawks, showcase and development for college lacrosse. Visit NewHampshireTomahawks.com and girls.nhtomahawks.com. How can you reach your team's fundraising goals at no risk and no cost? MG Sports offers a variety of products to make your team's fundraiser a success. Their products include tickets and discount cards to hundreds of local businesses. MG Sports now has a digital platform where athletes can raise funds in the comfort and safety of their own home. Don't waste another season. Raise more funds than ever before and become another football program in New Hampshire that sets fundraising records every season. MG Sports, fundraising made easy. Visit mgsportsfundraising.com to start raising money for your team today.
Our morning is coached by David Bryson and Tom Borozzi. And now for your Salem High Blue Devils at forward, number 12, Zach Carrion. Back guard number 13, Brock James. Back guard number 11, Ryan Morse. And back guard number 4, Katie De Leon. And at forward number 5, Phil Mellon. And tonight, Salem is coached by Kenny Roller, Rob McLaughlin, Tom Carabell, Mike Revelisi, and Ryan Wolfer. At this time, the officials for tonight's contest are Jeff Barnhart and Pat McCarthy. At this time, please rise, remove your hats as we honor America and those who protect her with the playing of our national anthem.
Books. Friday. Presented by with the spot.
by Memorial. Good play down the floor. That's Zach Carrion, able to beat everybody and rise up with the left-hand finish. 2-2 here. Both teams looking to get up and out. In the lane. Offensive foul. Good play by Carrion, who got the position in the paint and draws the foul. It goes against Anchik. First one either way here. Coach Bryson sending out the dogs. Full court press. As this man has been blistering early. Salem looking for their second shot of the contest. And over. Was it? Right hand. Bucket from Memorial early. And the minute gone by the Crusaders. 4-2 lead. Bounce pass. Right hand shot not done. Memorial with numbers. Good. On the wrist. Will shoot. Good crowd here on both sides of the gym. Memorial has brought a fair amount of students with them, it appears, to counter the student section with Salem. Anchik goes short on the first free throw. One more coming for the right-hander. Get some side spin on that shot. Nothing but net, his first point. And now a zone look here. Three-quarter court press from Memorial. Salem able to beat it. And look out. Another hard collision at the iron is Carrion. Strong take. He's rewarded with the foul. Going to be number 2, I believe, on Anchik, who shakes his head after suffering the worst of the collision there. Second team foul against Memorial. And again, the second personal on Anchik. Going to force Coach Bryson to go to the bench early. Free throw is good. Carrion with all 3 of Salem's points. Anchik to the bench as expected. We get a look at Memorial's Kellen Kay. Another junior. Carrion taking his time. The south drills it. 2-for-2 trip. Salem in a soft man-to-man here. No shot clock, as we know, in the NHIAA. Memorial taking their time. To the rim, waved off. Offensive foul against Bololo. Second charge drawn by the Blue Devil defense. I'm going to clear it out, let De Leon go to work here with the left hand. He comes into the front court, switches to the right, looks for a across the paint pass. Bounce pass gets away from Brady Gaudet, who just checked in. Recovered and pulled back out. Now Mello looking to go to work. Going to fire a 3. High arcer off the rim. Rebound tip controlled by Dunn. Dunn, a wild pass into the corner. Turned over by Memorial. Just over 2 minutes gone by. A 5-4 Crusader lead. Again, it's De Leon looking for the ball screen, lost it. Recovered by his teammate Mello after a collision at midcourt. Mello goes down the lane and draws the foul against Dunn. Well, Dunn thought he got ball, but may have come across the body. And the junior still pleading his case to referee Jeff Barnard, who blew the whistle. Mello's first trip to the line. First offering ends up short. Second one good. Salem collectively 3 of 4 at the line as Mello goes 1 for 2 to tie the game at 5. Again, Salem in a hugging man-to-man defense here, pretty smothering. Bounce pass contested. Dunn does get to it, whips it into the corner. Baseline drive and a floater up and in. Second field goal for Bololo. Gives Memorial the lead again. To the hole. De Leon off the glass. Well, Caden De Leon has handled the press well. Looks for his own shot this time. He gets to the hole. Meanwhile, a flashing move. Pass in the corner. Let's get it. Salem on the floor. Romati whips it back to the corner. High arcing three. Too strong from Bololo. And a good rebound here on the near side from Mello. Mello keeps it himself. Mello to the hole. Rejected. Ramon Hani runs into trouble. Gives it right back. Second turnover in the last minute for Memorial. Has got Coach Bryson back on his feet. Coaching crutches tonight as the ball goes out of bounds. Tore his ACL in the offseason. Hoping to get that boot off in the next 3 or 4 weeks, though. But not going to stop him from getting to his feet here and trying to coach up this defense. Midway through first quarter. Salem looking for their first lead of the game. Mello in a crowd ends up short. Rebound tracked down by Dunn. Bori into the corner. That's a good look for Kellen Kay, and it's in the hole. The junior, his first shot attempt off the bench, ends up in the hole. Memorial back in front, 10-7. Salem goes inside. Gaudet across the lane. Mello can't finish. Own tip, no. It's it again. Fade away, no. This one up for grabs in the corner, whistled. It'll be white ball. Well, Mello, a couple of good looks in the lane. He's been aggressive early. Just couldn't get the touch there. He does have 3 rebounds early. Dribble drive by Karen, runs into trouble. Mello trying to help him out. And then this one gets away from James, goes out of bounds. That's the Memorial student section over there behind the Crusader bench, giving James a couple of words. Coming up in 3 minutes, first quarter. That is the third offensive foul against Memorial. Ramon Hani thought the defender was early. Coach Bryson likes to take. Salem fans got to like this defense. That's 3 drawn charges here in the first 5 minutes. Blue Devils within a possession. Mello off the handoff is blocked in the lane, and then it's last touch by Mello. Coach Bryson going to shuffle the cards. Devin LaValle, sophomore guard, onto the floor. And the first rest for Bololo. 10-7 Memorial looking for breathing room. Salem looking to deny the basketball everywhere. This half-court man extending. Dunn draws a double. Lefty 3 is in the hole. Now LaValle doesn't need to warm up. Knocks down a 3 off the bench. Mello quickly the other way. Rises, tried to drop it down underneath. Broken up, it'll stay here. Crusaders, a couple of 3-pointers from 2 different reserves. Down a 3 on his first shot attempt a moment ago. And LaValle able to do the same to extend the Crusader lead to now 13-7. Salem in search of an answer. On back to Ryan Morse, who checks back in. And a look here at Kalen Smith. One of the guards. Here is Smith into the lane. Back out. Morse. Morse had it poked loose. Up ahead, Dunn looking at the rims, got 2. Again, Memorial and trash. Another fast break at 15-7. Salem going to jack a 3. It's short from Gaudette. 150 long out of bounds, and again, last touch by Memorial. Coach Bryson coming with another fresh body, Jock Akul. Another senior forward into the game. And this one is stolen. LaValle the steal. It's a 2-on-1, and that's broken up. No, kept alive by Bori Bori. K for 3 is short. Near side, LaValle pulls it back out with a dribble. Skips it up top. Bori Bori for 3. Side iron miss. And tipped and controlled by Salem's Caden Smith. Couple of looks there. Memorial. No. De Leon. Elbow pull up. No. Bori Bori the board. Sophomore looking to power out. Bounce pass up the floor. Ramadi. High arcer. Back iron miss. Rebound to Gaudette. And then it's thrown away. Third Salem turnover. Bounce pass to Kay. Hammered. Strong take by the the junior, who was knocked to the floor as we move just inside of 1 minute to go in this first quarter. Memorial a chance for a double-digit lead for the first time. Okay, the first 2, no problem. Packed a punch off the bench, 4 points in this first quarter. Bori Bori will get his first rest on the visitor sideline. We get a look at Matt Gordon, another senior wing for Memorial. And Salem continuing to shuffle players in and out as well. Felix Gonzalez, number 15 in white, on the floor for the first time. Plus Nolan Lumley is checked in. So that's, I think, 10 players seeing action both ways in this first quarter. This one is stolen. Dribble gets away from De Leon into the arms of Kay. And now Memorial with 40 seconds trying to build on a 10-point lead. Inside out, Akul for 3. Back iron miss. And a long rebound controlled by Lumley. And Salem looks to slow it down. Home team may want to play for last shot here. Try to go into the high post. Gaudette is double teamed. Back to midcourt for Morris. Down to 15 seconds. De Leon in the corner, and a double dribble is called. 5th turnover this first quarter for Salem. Memorial defense has been suffocating here. Last shot will belong to the Crusaders. 10 seconds. They've got a 10-point lead. Up top, it's Kay trying to get around Morris. Coming middle is LaValle. Leaves it for a cool. Off the rim, no good, and that'll do it. Well, a good start for the visitors. Memorial in search of their 4th straight win. Got a 10-point lead after one here in Salem. 17-7. Blue Devils look to respond when we come back. You are watching our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week, presented by Beals Insurance.
Our broadcast today, as it always is brought to you by Beals Insurance Agency, with locations now in both Bedford and Londonderry. Whether you need home, auto, or business insurance, Beals Insurance will get you both the price and quality coverage that's right for you. Just call 603-471-9999 or visit BealsInsurance.com to request a free quote and start saving money today. Again, that's BealsInsurance.com.
Welcome back here to Salem. Nick Anastas with you. Our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week, presented by Beals Insurance. Crusaders at 10-point lead after 8 minutes. Defense to offense in that first quarter, as Memorial looks for their 4th straight. They force 5 turnovers, 3 fast points. And have a 17-7 lead. Salem hoping to avoid dropping a 3rd straight. Coming in at 2-3, hoping to improve to 500. Late arrivers still filling up the gym. It's a good one on a Tuesday night. Memorial again into the lane. That teardrop is good. Ramon Hani working hard in that first quarter, gets his first points. It's answered immediately by Zach Carrion. Goes right down the lane, able to elevate again high off the floor. Trying to keep Salem afloat here. 10-point game again at 19-9. Salem defense been formidable as well. This half-court man trying to get a boost from the bench as you get a chance. Post it for Monani, goes off the glass. See here, got a good look at it there. Now, got a foul back. It's a Gordon. And that is the team foul, 16 foul for Memorial. Something Coach Bryson going to keep an eye on here. Had a starter foul. Gordon, the steal foul is called on Mello. Way to the ground. He's back on his feet. Going to take his senior off the floor. Ramon Hani getting a high five from everybody on the sideline. Playing well in this first half. Bori is back on, the speedy sophomore. Pass intended for LaValle, tipped and stolen by Mello, who keeps it alive. Oh. Hard take by guard, able to get it with the right hand. Home team back within 10. Second. Okay. from deep. Largest lead on the board for the Crusaders, doubling up Salem early until now. The double team spun away from by De Leon has got his second field goal. Right-hand shot brings Salem back within 11 at 26-15 as we approach the midway point. Second quarter. Here's Dunn. In some pain, grabbing his right arm, kept the dribble alive though. Extra pass, Bololo tiptoes the baseline and has a teardrop. Good touch, high arc. His fourth field goal. 8 points to lead Memorial. And this one ends up in the Crusader bench. Salem with 8 turnovers in this first half. And now a timeout is called. Blue Devils want to talk it over at the midway point, second quarter. Memorial is led from the get-go. And their largest lead now on the board at 28-15. Crusaders coming in, riding the wave after an 0-2 start. They've won 3 straight. A 1-point loss on opening night turned into a 1-point win in game number 3, their first victory. They beat defending champion Trinity in a rivalry game to kick off the new year, and they took out Goffstown, who of course fell to Trinity in last year's championship game. So a couple of big wins early on for Coach Bryson's club. Program has been strong under him under the last several seasons. Got a young team here, but a win tonight would make it 4-2 and 4 in a row. Out of the timeout, three-pointer up and in. He's got some shooters as well. Jack Brooks adding to the bench points total for Memorial, his first field goal. Salem looking for an answer. De Leon rejected at the rim. Brooks got a piece. Ends up in the hands of James, who knocks down a 3. That's Brock James, his first field goal for Salem. Blue Devils retreat to a 2-3. Abdul Rahani. Banker up and in. Smooth touch. Gets high off the ground. He's got 6 in this second quarter. Down to 3 minutes. Here's a backdoor. Mello's got the answer. It's a good feed there from Gaudette. Big man with the assist on the bounce pass. Mello's first field goal. He's been working hard tonight. Meanwhile, Dunn, a clean look from the wing. The 3 is in and out. A skying rebound collected by Carrion. Salem down 17, looking to trim the lead. Carrion splits defenders. Make that Mello, who was fouled at the rim. And will shoot 2. Going to get a grab here against Dunn. That's the 8th team foul. No, it's not on Dunn. It's on Ramad Hani. And that is his second. Memorial 8 team fouls in this first half. Salem only 3. Mello's been busy. He's had the ball in his hands a lot tonight. His second trip to the line. Now 2 of 3 after the make. Subs again. Kalen Smith back on for Salem. He'll join Mello. Carrion. James and newcomer Justice Casado is checked in for the first time. Play one of the guard spots. Second for Mello is good. He's got a good stroke. He's 3 for 4 tonight at the line. He's got 5 points. And Salem looking to get back in this thing one possession at a time as we approach halftime. Just over 2 minutes to go. Second quarter, 35-20 Memorial. They've led wire to wire so far. Salem is back to a man-to-man. That's been the look most of this first half. They were in the 2-3 a moment ago. This one intercepted. Casado read that one. Only the 3rd Memorial turnover. It turns into a Carrion bucket. He's the first tonight either way to double figures with 10 points. And here comes Salem. They're back within 11. Pull up Jay, long 2 from straight away, won't go for Brooks, and a foul on the rebound. So against Memorial, it's a push on Bori Bori. And again, it's bonus time here. 9 team fouls, still a 1-1. Subs again for the visitors. LaValle is back on. Brooks, some productive minutes for the sophomore. He's back to the sideline for a word with the assistant coaches. Free throw, no good by Casado. He misses the front end of the 1-1. The rebound ends up with Bori Bori. He'll pump the brakes at midcourt. Down to 90 seconds here until halftime. Coming up at halftime as we get a 3 here from Sam Frost. I didn't even see him check in. The senior just came on. And again, instant offense off the bench for Coach Bryson. Bori with the steal to the hole. The sophomore is fouled. Took it away from Casado, and then full speed ahead as Memorial has looked to run tonight. Bori Bori will shoot 2. 4th team foul against Salem. Not a lot of free throws attempted tonight for Memorial. Just the 3rd time they've seen a player at the line. And the lefty too strong in his first attempt. Minute 14 remaining. Coming up at halftime, as I started to say a moment ago, we'll take a look back at the first half. Action tonight statewide. Scoreboard watch as well. Stats and highlights, recap, all that on the way coming up at halftime. 1 for 2 trip for Bori Bori. Pushes the bulge back to 15. And another foul here against Memorial. It's a grab against Dunn. And Coach Bryson not going to mess around. Going to take him off the floor here. As Akul gets set to check back in. Meanwhile, Mello, free throw, up and in. Starting to find rhythm at the line. It's 4 for 5. He's hit 4 in a row. Right-hander leaves it short. Rebound in a crowd, pulled down by Kay. And we're inside of 1 minute here. Here's a trap from Salem. Bori Bori, a slashing move, lost the ball on his way up. It rolls to Frost in the corner, who lets it loose. Back-to-back threes for the senior Sam Frost. He's got the Memorial fans fired up, and Salem has turned it over. The Memorial bench getting a rise out of that one. Liking the hustle on defense. Coach Bryson with a smile on his face for a moment before he resumes his usual business manner. But he's got to be excited there. His defense has played very well in this first half. They've forced 10 turnovers by my count. Final 30 seconds, second quarter. Memorial looking to extend their largest lead. Against Salem, looking to get out and challenge here defensively. This is Smith up on LaValle. A good crossover, and the sophomore draws a foul in the lane. Carrion came over on the help and got a piece of the wrist. He's not happy. Two on the way as Memorial vacates the lane. The lefty LaValle is going to hit the free throw. He's got 7 off the bench in this first half. Pushes his team's lead to 18 for the first time. One more on the way, up and no good. Down to 10 seconds. Last shot for Salem. Mello, crossover. Casado steps into a 2, leaves it short. Akul cleans the glass, and that'll do it. A big first half for Manchester Memorial. The Crusaders looking good. They led by 10 after 1. They push it up to 18 at the break. 43-25 as Memorial looks for their 4th straight win and their 4th overall win of the season. Coming up in just a moment, to look back at that first half, stats, highlights, and an out-of-town scoreboard update as we take a look at a busy night here in New Hampshire. Memorial 43, Salem 25. Halftime here on Friday Night Lights New Hampshire. You're watching our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week, presented by Beals Insurance.
Our broadcast today, as it always is brought to you by Beals Insurance Agency, with locations now in both Bedford and Londonderry. Whether you need home, auto, or business insurance, Beals Insurance will get you both the price and quality coverage that's right for you. Just call 603-471-9999 or visit BealsInsurance.com to request a free quote and start saving money today. Again, that's BealsInsurance.com.
Hey, I'm Chad, the owner of New Hampshire iPhone Repair. We're New Hampshire's most trusted and affordable repair shop for your iPhone, iPad, iPod, and even Android needs. Don't worry, we're affordable, reliable, and we back our parts with a lifetime warranty. And do you know what the best part is? No, what? We can repair your phone while you wait.
I know, that's why I'm here.
Oh, I know, Mrs. Green. Here's your iPad, good as new. Bring your phone into New Hampshire iPhone Repair today.
The New Hampshire Tomahawks promote the highest level of club lacrosse competition, not just in the state, but in the country. Looking to get recruited? Director Chris Cameron keeps an open dialogue with the nation's top college lacrosse coaches. Over 400 New Hampshire Tomahawks alumni have played at the college level, including the ACC, Big East, Big Ten, Ivy, NESCAC, NE10, and more. New Hampshire Tomahawks coaching staff has over 100 coaches, including current high school, varsity, and college coaches. The Tomahawks offer training for players of all ages, clinics, camps, and leagues, along with spring, summer, and fall elite teams. So play with the best. The New Hampshire Tomahawks, showcase and development for college lacrosse. Visit NewHampshireTomahawks.com and girls.nhtomahawks.com. How can you reach your team's fundraising goals at no risk and no cost? MG Sports offers a variety of products to make your team's fundraiser a success. Their products include tickets and discount cards to hundreds of local businesses. MG Sports now has a digital platform where athletes can raise funds in the comfort and safety of their own home. Don't waste another season. Raise more funds than ever before and become another football program in New Hampshire that sets fundraising records every season. MG Sports, fundraising made easy. Visit MGSportsFundraising.com to start raising money for your team today.
Welcome back here to Salem, halftime. A big lead on the board for Memorial, 41-25. Nick Anastas here with you. It's our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week, presented by Beals Insurance. Crusaders looking for their fourth win here of the season, their fourth in a row after an 0-2 start. And we're all business really from the get-go. Never trailed in that first half. And, well, looking to run and gun early on, forcing turnovers defensively, and then getting several fast break buckets in that first quarter. Sophomore Christian Bololo has led the charge for the visitors with 8 points, but a balanced approach and a balanced attack for Coach Bryson. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different players scored for Memorial in that first half. Salem been kept afloat from Zach Carrion. He's got a game-high 10 points. And Phil Mello came on in the second quarter and has done much of his damage at the line, where he's 4 of 5. He's got 6 points. Memorial led 17-7 after one, opened it up, led by as many as 17 in that second quarter, and have a 16-point lead on the board here with the second half on the way. Well, we were away. The scoreboard, I guess, was wrong. It said 43-25 before we went to the halftime break, and then they changed it and took 2 away from Memorial. And that is the official score, 41-25. So some of the numbers from that first half. Again, Memorial, 9 different scores, led by Bololo, 8 points. Abdallah Ramadi with 6. The senior scored all of his points in the second quarter. And the bench was big for Memorial. Devin LaValle, the sophomore, came in, knocked down a couple of threes. He's got 7 points. Back-to-back threes in the closing minutes by Sam Frost. Senior's got 6. Jack Brooks, another reserve who drilled a 3. His lone field goal. And Kellen Kay as well. Another kid off the bench, the junior, with 5 points, including a 3-point field goal. On the other side, Salem, as I mentioned, led by Carrion and Mello, 10 and 6, respectively. 4 points for Caden DeLeon, the point guard. Brock James knocked down a 3. And Nolan Lumley came in off the bench and chipped in with 2. So 41-25. It'll be an uphill fight for Salem in this second half. Blue Devils hoping to avoid a third straight loss. Trying to get back to 500 with a win tonight and improve to 3-3. All right, a busy night statewide. A lot of games just getting underway. It's 7 o'clock, but a couple early scores for you, including a big matchup in Division I in Bedford. Exeter's in town. Seems like lately, no matter what the sport, when it's Bedford-Exeter, it's a big game. Right now, a 2-point game. Blue Hawks on the road, a 2-point lead, 13-11. Coming up on 2 minutes to go in the first quarter over in Bedford. Got an update from D3 as well. Guilford leading Belmont 55-49 as those two teams go down the stretch. Just 2:16 to go in the fourth quarter. Again, Guilford on top of Belmont. All right, ready for the third quarter here in Salem. A good crowd tonight. Home crowd started off kind of quiet as Memorial scored the first few buckets of the game, but become louder, it seems, as the game has gone on. Mello leaves it short. They may have been tipped, and it's thrown away. Borabori up the floor, and the layup is in and out for Bololo. Got a whistle here, and they're going to rule Carrion out of bounds. Had his back foot on the baseline. Pulled in his 4th rebound. So Memorial, a second try here. Abdullani for three, up and in. Took a look down at his feet to make sure he was behind the three-point line. The senior looking good. And then this one gets away from Mello. He's got a frustrated look on his face. Not the start the Blue Devils were hoping for here. 3 turnovers in this first minute. Memorial enjoying a 19-point lead. Threatening to add more. Abdullani splits a double team on the baseline but can't bank it. It goes in and out. Mello putting in work on the glass himself for Salem, his 4th rebound, and now a foul here against Anchik. Boy, he caught 2 early in the first quarter, sat the rest of the half, and now is tagged with his 3rd here. Reach between the circles. First team foul either way here with just about a minute gone by in this 3rd quarter. Coach Bryson going to leave the youngster on the floor for now. Meanwhile, Salem trying to operate against this half-court man. The shot by De Leon, no. Mello tipped it up near the rim and then pulls it down. And pull it out with a dribble. Into the lane, the leaner. Runner won't go. Tipped up again at the iron. Borabori finally wrestles it free from Memorial. Pull up. Anchik off the rim. Rebound for Kalen Smith. Came off the bench in that first half. Gets the start here in the second half, but misses the layup. Borabori again lets it up the floor, and there's the throwdown. Oh, raise the roof. Ramadi, 2-hand stuff. He's having a night. In double figures now with 11. Memorial another fast break point. Salem trying to bide their time, looking for a response with 2 minutes gone by now. 3rd quarter, shot in the lane, won't go for Smith. Dunn eventually gets free with the rebound from Memorial. It's all Crusaders right now. They're looking to add to their lead. Abdullani up top. Anchik, a slicing move to the rim, offensive foul. Anchik upset, that's number 4. Mello able to draw another charge for Salem. He's been on the floor a lot tonight. Salem collectively has now drawn 5 charges. And Anchik visibly upset as Coach Bryson takes him out of the game. And Coach having a one-on-one word at the head of the visitor bench. Meanwhile, De Leon had it poked loose from behind. Borabori showing the quick hands. And now foul here on the dribble drive. Goes against Salem, their first team foul. Meanwhile, Justice Casado, who only saw a couple of minutes at the tail end of the second quarter in that first half. He's on the floor here early in this 3rd quarter. There's the point guard, De Leon, now with a word with the Salem coaching staff. Meanwhile, Bololo thought he was fouled, left it short. Rebound ends up with James. Salem a chance here to bring this back within 20. Inside, carrying a spin move, pretty. Able to get it to go off the glass with the right hand. He's held down the fort for Salem with 12. 3 minutes gone, 3rd quarter. Meanwhile, a takeaway from Salem. A rare Memorial turnover, just their 4th tonight. Carrying another strong take. This time it's with the left. Coach Bryson's seen enough. Or no, that's a timeout Salem. Home team going to call a quick timeout after the bucket. A 30-second timeout. So just a quick word. After back-to-back buckets for Salem, they're back within shouting distance. Trimming the lead to 17 here, 46-29. Nick Anastas with you. Glad you could join us. We apologize again for some of the technical difficulties tonight. Just a tough gym to broadcast from. We love coming here to Salem, but not the friendliest confines when it comes to wireless internet, so we appreciate the patience tonight from our audience. It's our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week. It's presented by Beals Insurance. Memorial's been in the driver's seat from the get-go.
A 10-point lead after one, a 16-point lead at halftime, up 17 here with the basketball. Out in front, 46-29. Oh, good hands. Mello picked his pocket. Back-to-back Memorial turnovers. Mello, a tough layup attempt. Bori sends it down the floor, and Bololo will send it through the rim. Right hand stuff. Quick shot by Mello the other way. No. Carry on second try. No. Another rebound for Bori. Deep three. Abdurrani around the rim and out. Offensive rebound and strong putback by Bololo. Starting to get his numbers. He's got 12. It's a team high. Mello for three. Short. Kept alive on the baseline by James. Pulls it back out with the left-hand dribble. Memorial's largest lead on the board at 21. Drop step move. Carry on. Left it short. Trying to stay with it. Poked away by Bori. Starting to pile up some rebounds. The youngster with 7. Coming up on 3 minutes to go, third quarter. Abdurrani trying to stay hot. Corner three, though, won't go. Casado the rebound. Point guard will bring it himself into the front court. Off target. Trying to find James in the corner. Turnover number 15 for Salem. Subs both ways. Blue Devils will bring back Brady Gaudet, who played well in that first half. He'll be in the middle. And another look at Felix Gonzalez, who played sparingly off the bench in that first half. Memorial comes back with Devin LaValle, who had the hot hand, hit a couple of threes. Mello, his 7th rebound, and he draws a foul in the backcourt. To reach in against Bololo argues his case to no avail. Veteran referee Pat McCarthy not having it. By the way, the officials doing a good job tonight. Jeff Bernard, Pat McCarthy, just a two-man crew, but a lot of years of experience between those two. Inside of 3 minutes, third quarter. Backdoor slip. Mello can't find it. Second try. Trying to pivot his way out of a jam. Casado will go off the glass. First bucket for the youngster. 6 different Blue Devil to score tonight. Home team back within 19. Memorial wants an answer. Bololo up top, slashing move. Banker is wild. Offensive rebound for Kellen Kay, and he's got 2. Okay, had just returned, along with LaValle. And he's got 7 points now. 5 of those in that first half. Nice pass, Gaudet from Mello. Can't get it. Going to get his own miss and pull it back out. Mello now in the post to his left. Goes up over Kay, and a foul is called. Okay, got a piece of the ball, but a piece of the wrist as well. And that'll be the 4th team foul against Memorial. Just the first on Kay, who rolls his eyes. Chance for Mello to do more damage at the stripe. Went 4 for 6 at the line in that first half. And he's got this one here, no problem. Phil Mello. First point since halftime, 7 now in the game. Meanwhile, Bololo going to get a rest here from Memorial. As we get another look at the guard, senior Matt Gordon. Mello 2 for 2. Salem trying to crawl out of a deep hole here. With inside of 2 minutes now to go, third quarter. LaValle, nice drop down. Kay can't get it to go. Going to stay with it. And a jump ball is called. Casado and Kay on the ground. Good effort both ways. The crowd liked it. Words of encouragement from both fan bases raining down on those two players. Been a hard-fought game tonight. A lot of bodies on the floor so far through 3 quarters. Down to 100 seconds remaining in the frame. Carter in the lane, can't get it. Poke loose. Still loose at midcourt. Casado goes down. Carter ends up with it. Or Gordon, excuse me. LaValle pumps the brakes in the lane. Fade away short. Mello another board. Mello coast to coast, left hand. Mello's first field goal this third quarter.
Played every minute so far for the home team. Salem's got plenty of fight left, down 17. After back-to-back buckets. Bololo in trouble. Make that Borabori. Got hit, no whistle. Turned over, a steal for James. 5th Memorial turnover tonight. Inside of a minute. Mello on the baseline. Gaudette whips it to the corner. Extra pass. Casado's got a layup, but he missed it. Challenged by Dunn. Gaudette, second try. Can't get it. Now the rim unkind tonight for Salem. They've had some good looks. Final 30 seconds. Kay inside out. Offensive foul. Gaudette draws the charge. Hard to keep count of all the offensive fouls tonight that have gone against Memorial. I think that's the 6th drawn charge by this Blue Devil defense. That is definitely something to be proud of. In my opinion, we used to get rewarded at practice for taking charges in a game. So, despite the fact Salem's trailed all night, doing some good things defensively. This one, though, is going to go against Salem. It's an offensive foul, a moving screen away from the ball against Felix Gonzalez. No argument from the youngster. That leaves Memorial with 19 seconds to find maybe the last shot here in the third quarter. Meanwhile, Gordon going to check out. Going to have a word with Coach Bryson. Back on comes Sam Frost as we get a whistle here. The clock never started. Sam Frost, a couple of threes. At the tail end of the first half. The shooter to watch. Salem has also come back with their starting point guard, Caden DeLeon. Here's a double team. Casado behind the back to DeLeon. He's going to rise and fire. That goes around the rim. Another rebound from Mello. His 10th tonight leads to a bucket. Second two for Casado. Memorial with a three-quarter court heave from the valley that's well wide, and that will do it. Now Salem, they win the quarter as they outscore Memorial by a point, but they still trail by 15 as we head towards the final stretch here in Salem. Fourth quarter next. Memorial is led wire to wire. Will the Crusaders hold on to win their 4th in a row, or does Salem have one more comeback in them? We begin to find out. You are watching our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week, presented by Beals Insurance.
Our broadcast today, as it always is brought to you by Beals Insurance Agency, with locations now in both Bedford and Londonderry. Whether you need home, auto, or business insurance, Beals Insurance will get you both the price and quality coverage that's right for you. Just call 603-471-9999 or visit BealsInsurance.com to request a free quote and start saving money today. Again, that's BealsInsurance.com.
Start of the fourth quarter here in Salem. Memorial with a big lead on the board, 52-37. You are watching our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week, presented by Beals Insurance. Nick Anastas with you. Memorial looking for their 4th straight win. They've led wire to wire tonight by as many as 21. A 52-37 lead here with 8 minutes to go in regulation. Salem never quit tonight. They've gone hard defensively. Gotten some good looks on offense that haven't gone down. Turnovers have been a bit of an issue with 15, but this kid has played well. Phil Mello working on a double-double. 12 points, 10 rebounds unofficially. Steal at midcourt. DeLeon able to jump it. Point guard on the baseline, going to fire and draw a foul. Well, the turnover bug right now biting Memorial a bit. Only had 3 at halftime. That has crept up to 7. Anchik going to head back to the bench for Memorial. He'll be joined by Bololo. Or no, Bololo's coming on. Reset the lineups here in a moment. DeLeon getting ready for 2 here. Tough night for Mateo Anchik. The senior never really got into rhythm after getting into very early foul trouble in both halves. He just picked up his 5th and is done for the night. The senior starter will live to fight another night. He finishes with just 1 point. Meanwhile, De Leon can't find the touch. On his first trip to the line tonight, he's had to handle the majority of the pressure. Memorial has really gotten after him tonight, and he's held his own. Casado has played well behind him as well. The 2 point guards are on the floor together right now. In and out for Mello. Another one for De Leon, who's fouled. Mello putting in work on the window, 11 rebounds. But it's been one of those kind of nights for him shooting-wise. That ball looked halfway down before it popped out. Had some good looks that just haven't gone. Meanwhile, De Leon, after an 0 for 2 trip a moment ago, does knock down this one. And all of a sudden, it's a 12-point game again. Closest it's been since late in the second quarter. De Leon still got one more as well. Meanwhile, Akul is on. 6'3" forward. Abdul Rahani as well from Memorial. So a couple of fresh bigs on the floor. Here's a press from Salem. Bori up the floor to LaValle, into the front court, down the lane, drops it for Abdul-Wani, too strong. And then tipped out and last touch by Carrion. It'll stay here with Memorial. Salem with Carrion and Mello, their 2 leading scorers tonight. On the floor with James and the 2 point guards, De Leon and Casado. Memorial looking to pad their 11-point lead. And instead, they nearly turn it over. Recovered by Bololo. Whipped into the corner by Borabori. That sets up an open look for LaValle. It's too strong. And here comes Carrion the other way, looking to power out all the way to the rim. Left hand, no. Second try. Back out for James. Just south of the free throw line. Jumper short. LaValle had it. Loose. Akul gets to it. Again, looking to trap here. Deep 3. Abdulani too strong. Mello another rebound. Salem getting stops here and hanging around. A chance to make it a single-digit game again. Hang on here. We got a whistle. Not sure what happened there. Just a quick word at the table. And we're ready to go. De Leon backdoor. Casado missed it. Challenged by Akul, and then it ends up last touched by Akul. Under the basket will stay with Salem. De Leon leaner. Can't get it. Ends up with Bololo. And a foul at midcourt. It's going to go against Casado, a reach-in. No, it's carry-on. Just the 3rd team foul against Salem, but that's number 3 against Carrion. So something to watch. With less than 2 minutes off this 4th quarter clock. Memorial looking for a bucket. Haven't scored here in the 4th. Led by as many as 21 back in the 3rd quarter. Their lead is only 11. De Leon's got another steal. Bounce pass ahead. Mello, wraparound shot. Short. And then last touched by De Leon. Another challenge at the rim. Forced Mello to twist and turn there with the right-hand shot. More press from Salem. LaValle throws it off the foot of his teammate, but it's recovered by Borabori. Up the floor and around the horn. Back up top, LaValle. Little shake. Drops it underneath. Turned it over. Steal by Casado. Weaves his way through the crowd. Left-hand layup. No. Carrion, second try, yes. Carrion with 6 of his 16 in this second half. Salem is within 11. And they're on a run here. Memorial has gone dry, and Coach Bryson wants to talk about it. Timeout, Crusaders. 2.5 gone, 4th quarter, and all of a sudden we've got ourselves a game, 52-43. Our broadcast tonight is brought to you by Beals Insurance.
Locations in both Bedford and Londonderry. Whether you need home, auto, or business insurance, Beals Insurance. Get you both the price and quality coverage that's right for you. Visit BealsInsurance.com. Also by MG Sports Fundraising. That's fundraising made easy. MG Sports Fundraising is the official fundraising partner of Friday Night Lights New Hampshire. Visit MGSportsFundraising.com and start raising money for your team today. Also by New Hampshire iPhone Repair. It's done while you wait, and it's backed by their lifetime warranty. Now with 6 locations in southern New Hampshire and on the seacoast. Visit NHiPhoneRepair.com. And finally by the New Hampshire Tomahawks. Showcase and development for college lacrosse. Visit NHTomahawks.com and also girls.NHTomahawks.com. Nick Anastas with you. It's our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week. Presented by Beals Insurance. Don't forget to follow us on YouTube. Official home of Friday Night Lights New Hampshire, FNLNH Media. Again, on YouTube at FNLNH Media. We're cooking all winter long here. 2 games a week. Coming up Friday, we're in Merrimack. Tomahawks created some early buzz. They're going to take on Portsmouth. Friday night, 6:30. We're on the air at about 6:15. All right, here we go. Coming up on 5 minutes to go, fourth quarter. Memorial has not scored here in this fourth quarter. Salem is on a run, and the drought continues as Abdullahi can't get there. Casado has played a lot of minutes tonight in the second half. Is going to get the layup. Came off the bench, didn't check in until about 2 minutes before halftime. Has played most of the way in this second half. Meanwhile, a foul is called on Carrion, and that's going to be number 4. He tries to draw the charge in the lane, but can't quite pull it off. So Salem's leading scorer tonight in foul trouble now with 4. Team's got 4 as well. Free throw is no good for LaValle. There's a lid on the basket right now on the Memorial end. Carrion going to come out, at least for now. Gaudet returns to play the middle. One more for the lefty. LaValle is good. A 1-for-2 trip. Finally breaks this fourth quarter ice. Lead pushed back to 8 here. Casado, elbow J, short. Gaudet tips it. Mello the rebound and the fade. Mello starting to put up some numbers. 14 points, 13 rebounds unofficially. Meanwhile, Bori in trouble, finds a cool, is fouled, and 1. Well, that ball hung up around the rim for a moment before it finally dropped for Jock Akul. Senior's blocked a couple of shots, pulled in a couple of boards, and now has a couple of points. His first bucket tonight. Free throw is too strong. Akul, the 10th different Crusader to score tonight. Meanwhile, Mello avoids a double team. Gaudet pivots out of the high post. Near side wing, James for 3. Too strong. Back iron, skying wrist. Skying rebound for Abdul-Rani. Bori trying to escape a double team. LaValle on the baseline. Drops it in for Akul, who's got the left-hand finish. Back-to-back field goals for Akul. Memorial some breathing room and a kick ball here. The lead back to 10 here at the midway point, fourth quarter. Salem will keep it. Mello looks over at the bench for the play and goes to Casado in the corner. James, a deep 3, in and out, no. Carrion, who's back in the game, as the rebound. De Leon across the lane for Mello. Boy, Carrion, a timely offensive rebound, kept that alive. Second chance points for the Blue Devils. They're back with an 8. Meanwhile, Bori throws it up. Bailed out by Bololo. Bololo into the corner for Abdullahi. He's going to be double teamed, and a timeout is called. Boy, the Salem defense getting out and forcing the issue here.
forced unofficially now 7 turnovers in this second half. Crusaders took very good care of the basketball in the first half with just 3 giveaways, but Salem on the other side has not given the ball away in this fourth quarter. No turnovers. But that after accumulating 15 unofficially through the first 3 quarters. Coming up after the game, full recap, stats, highlights, analysis, out-of-town scoreboard as well. A look at Exeter at Bedford. And Merrimack, who we will see on Friday, is in action tonight as well. We've got an update with the Tomahawks. So all that coming up immediately following this one. So don't go anywhere. 57-49, Memorial in search of their 4th straight win. They've led all night. We have never trailed. Led by as many as 21 in the third quarter. Salem, the good start to this fourth quarter, trimmed the lead down to 7. Moments ago, they trail here by 8. 57-49. Balanced attack tonight for Memorial. Salem has been led by Phil Mello and Zach Carey, and this one is tipped out of bounds. Coach Bryson wants it in the sophomore's hands. Bori. Extra pass, LaValle for 3, up and in. His first field goal of this second half. He's got 11. Third Crusader to double figures. Nice pass. Backdoor. No shot for Casado. Mello for 3. Ends up short. Another rebound for Amati. Into the corner. Mello triple teamed. Leaves it at the rim for Bololo. Finishes. Bololo now with 14. Up ahead for James. Leaves it short. Akul went flying by. Shot was there, but a couple of inches short. Thrown away. Mello the interception. Tried to keep it in bounds, and Carrion's got it. Carrion up ahead for James. Baseline 2. Too strong. Line drive miss. Rebound on the weak side for Bori, and he's fouled. That'll be the 6th team foul against Salem. So they're up against the limit here with 2:16 to go. Memorial's lead has crept back up to 13. It's 62-49. That's the 4th foul on Mello, who has played every second tonight for the home team. Going to have to be careful. Salem still going to stretch the floor here defensively. Looking for the home run pass down the floor. Abdullani for 2. Good pass by LaValle, who's got a smile on his face. Abdullani starting to put in some work here. 6 in each half, 12 points for the senior. 62-49. De Leon. 64-49, excuse me. De Leon misfires. Abdullani his 5th rebound. Bori. Some sharp dribbling here. Trying to play keep away into the corner. Salem's got to give a foul here. We're inside of 100 seconds. LaValle. Game of keep away now with 1:30 to go. Memorial trying to protect this 15-point lead. Still no foul. Bori to the rim and 1. Well, the sophomore has played an unselfish brand of basketball tonight. Several assists, several rebounds, has not taken a lot of shots. In fact, I believe that was his first shot attempt since halftime. It's his first bucket. He's got 5 points to go with 7 boards unofficially. Landed hard, by the way, after that layup. An emphatic high five with his teammate, Ramani. And with 1:23 remaining, Memorial looking to put this one to bed in search of their 4th straight. It's 66-49. One more on the way for the sophomore. Memorial has brought back Jack Brooks. The sophomore played well in that first half. Bori knocks down the free throw. Going to head to the sideline, and his night may be done. He collects a few high fives from his head coach and his teammates. 67-49. The kick by LaValle. It's the second kick against the Crusader defense whistled here in this fourth quarter. So Salem, they were hoping to avoid a third straight loss tonight. Another kick by LaValle. Is he a soccer player? He must be. Got a big smile on his face. Blue Devils, if they do end up losing tonight, are going to drop to 2-4. But a scrappy team here for sure. Did a lot of good things tonight, particularly on defense. Casado, inside out, extra pass there. Good shot fake. And Smith steps into a 16-footer that won't work. In and out. Bololo tracks down the rebound on the far side. And now LaValle going to enter it in the front court with a high arcing pass. Kay, who just came back in, is on the baseline. Abdulrani with 30 to go is fouled by Carrion, and that'll be the end of the night for the Blue Devil forward. Going to foul out here unofficially with 16 points and 6 rebounds. It's also the 8th team foul against Salem. Carrion going to jog over to the bench and get a round of applause from the home fans. Free throw good. Goddard is returned, by the way, to play the middle for Carrion. Abdurrani continues. Ramadi continues to add to his point total. Now 2 of 2. That's his first trip to the line tonight. That's hard to believe. No, second trip. Had an and one earlier. Failed to convert. Final 25 seconds. 20-point lead. James for 3. Going to cut it to 17. Second from downtown for Brock James. Salem still playing hard here. Final 15 seconds. Backdoor for Kay. He's not interested in the shot. Going to pull it back into the corner. Memorial's going to win this one on the road. A wire-to-wire win for Coach Bryson's Crusaders. 69-52 is the final. As Memorial wins their 4th straight, they improve to 4-2. Salem now drop 3 in a row and sit at 2-4. Coming up, final numbers, stats, highlights, full recap, as well as an out-of-town scoreboard as well. That's all on the way next. 69-52, the final. You're watching our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week, presented by Beals Insurance.
Our broadcast today, as it always is brought to you by Beals Insurance Agency, with locations now in both Bedford and Londonderry. Whether you need home, auto, or business insurance, Beals Insurance will get you both the price and quality coverage that's right for you. Just call 603-471-9999 or visit BealsInsurance.com to request a free quote and start saving money today. Again, that's BealsInsurance.com.
Hey, I'm Chad, the owner of New Hampshire iPhone Repair. We're New Hampshire's most trusted and affordable repair shop for your iPhone, iPad, iPod, and even Android needs. Don't worry, we're affordable, reliable, and we back our parts with a lifetime warranty. And do you know what the best part is? No, what? We can repair your phone while you wait.
I know, that's why I'm here.
Oh, I know, Mrs. Green. Here's your iPad, good as new. Bring your phone into New Hampshire iPhone Repair today.
The New Hampshire Tomahawks promote the highest level of club lacrosse competition, not just in the state, but in the country. Looking to get recruited? Director Chris Cameron keeps an open dialogue with the nation's top college lacrosse coaches. Over 400 New Hampshire Tomahawks alumni have played at the college level, including the ACC, Big East, Big Ten, Ivy, NESCAC, NE10, and more. New Hampshire Tomahawks coaching staff has over 100 coaches, including current high school, varsity, and college coaches. The Tomahawks offer training for players of all ages, clinics, camps, and leagues, along with spring, summer, and fall elite teams. So play with the best. The New Hampshire Tomahawks, showcase and development for college lacrosse. Visit NewHampshireTomahawks.com and girls.nhtomahawks.com. How can you reach your team's fundraising goals at no risk and no cost? MG Sports offers a variety of products to make your team's fundraiser a success. Their products include tickets and discount cards to hundreds of local businesses. MG Sports now has a digital platform where athletes can raise funds in the comfort and safety of their own home. Don't waste another season. Raise more funds than ever before and become another football program in New Hampshire that sets fundraising records every season. MG Sports, fundraising made easy. Visit mgsportsfundraising.com to start raising money for your team today.
Final score here in Salem. Memorial 69, Salem 52. Crusaders a wire-to-wire win. Came ready to play. No doubt about that. Forcing several turnovers in the first quarter. A couple of transition buckets. They built up a 17-7 lead after one. That lead ballooned to 41-25 at halftime. Memorial had 9 different scorers in that first half. Memorial's largest lead of the night came early in the third quarter, led by as many as 21. Memorial on their heels a bit, though, to begin the fourth quarter. Salem went on a run, and at about the 5-minute mark, were within just 7 points. That's when Crusaders turned it on and slammed the door tonight. 69-52 the final. Salem drops to 2-4. Memorial improves to 4-2. Again, all these numbers unofficial. Christian Bololo, 16 points, a team high for Memorial. Had 3 rebounds to go with it. Who else was in double figures? Devin LaValle, 11 off the bench. 7 of those in the first half, including a couple of three-pointers. Abdallah Ramadhani had 13 points to go with 5 rebounds. A couple of blocks as well. Jaka Cool off the bench. Strong fourth quarter, 5 points and 2 rebounds. Jack Brooks chipped in with a 3 in the first half. And Kellen Kay, Jr., also came off the bench. Finished up with 7 points. On the Salem side, 16 apiece for Phil Mello and Zach Carrion. Mello, strong double-double, 16 points, 13 rebounds. Carrion, 16 and 6. Brock James, a pair of threes, 6 points there. Justin Casado, 6 points off the bench, all in the second half. Starting point guard Caden De Leon ends up with 5. All right, out-of-town look. Busy night tonight, not just in Division I either. Some of these scores really starting to trickle in. Let's start with Nashua North. We saw them last week. Big win for the Titans Friday night over Bedford. Keene has been kind of a pain in the behind of some teams early in this season. They're giving Nashua North all they can handle tonight. 28-26 at halftime. Low-scoring affair. Blackbirds are within shouting distance, looking for another upset. Merrimack, we will see them on Friday night. No problem tonight with Spalding. A big second half for the Tomahawks on the road. A 70-49 win out in Rochester. Let's see. Bedford right now on top of Exeter. That's a 60-51 score. Bulldogs in front by 9. Look at a rebound from the Titans' loss. That game has less than 3 minutes to go in the third. Exeter does have some time, but 60-51 Bedford with 2:40 to go, in fact, in the third quarter. Some of the lower divisions tonight, defending champ Souhegan in D2. Defense, the name of the game, 27-12 over Conval. That game is at halftime. D3, Guilford over Belmont. Tight one throughout. Guilford ends up with a win. 61-58 the final there. And speaking of tight, Pelham hangs on to beat my Manchester West by only a point, 63-62. Two of the better teams in Division II colliding there. Reminder, Friday night we're on the air at about 6:15 Eastern, ahead of the 6:30 tip between Portsmouth and Merrimack. Two proud programs getting together in Merrimack on Friday night. We'll be there. Again, tip-off between the Tomahawks and the Clippers coming up Friday at 6:30. Want to thank Scott and his crew here in Salem, the athletic director, again, making it easy for us. We appreciate the viewers tonight for bearing with us through some technical difficulties. And we should be back to normal, so to speak. Full 1080 HD coming up, I would imagine, on Friday night. So we appreciate you guys bearing with us tonight. Want to thank our crew here, of course, at Friday Night Lights, New Hampshire. John Barron and Kat Doyle spearheading the setup. Appreciate that. The 1-2 punch on the camera yet again. And, of course, the man behind the curtain putting it all together back in the Beals Insurance Studios, our director, Ben Beals. The executive producer, the big man in the big chair, the unseen hands, Steve Beals, always orchestrating from afar. My name is Nick Anastas, saying so long. Memorial, a winner tonight. Final score, final time. Crusaders 69, Blue Devils 52. Good night from Salem. This has been a presentation of our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week, presented by Beals Insurance.